In this extreme heat, the heating fungi are happily vaporizing and creating energy. I bet there's something awesome hidden here. Wow, in the coal there's, surprise, even more coal. And a rather dusty heap of coals. Who knows? I might need this if I want to open a pet shop. This is made for releasing steam, but since I'm totally relaxed at the moment, I don't need it.
What you want now, Simon?
Pull yourself together and fulfill your duties as my apprentice.
I'm so tired. Must rest. And don't you come with your coffee. If I just think of that stuff, I feel so sober.
Coffee? But where am I supposed to get coffee now? We didn't exactly plan for a ship's galley. Coffee doesn't really sober up people. So if the wolf only believes it does, something looking like coffee should just do the trick. Now I've just got to stir it, and voila, it's almost finished. This would look great on Alex. We found the statue of this toy boy while reconstructing the Black Pear. Captain Narrow must have hidden it. Red Riding Hood already left some marks on it with her torture instruments. A nice model of the magic world. Even the Eye of Death is depicted. Now that thermos is mine. Soft and warm. Phew! Good thing I never met Captain Narrow when he was wearing this. Yuck, they stink. I bet they're full of bugs as well. Red Riding Hood has stored curacao for children here. Disgusting. I won't touch that stuff. Astronomy never interested me. Oh, I'll decant it. Soft and warm. Hey, a loose board. Let's see what's under it. Wow, a real warhammer. Awesome. I'll do some reconstruction work and...
Touch me and your commoner's blood will flow like water.
Wow, that hammer can speak.
Yes, I share that ability with the common folk. My name is Siegfried. I'm named after my creator, Siegfried, the Dragon Slayer.
Wasn't that the guy who roasted a dinosaur and then took a bath in his blood?
Yes, something like that. Well, here are the hard facts you should know. Touch me, and I'll crack your skull like a walnut. Second, conquer a red dragon and bring me its blood, then I'll fight on your side. Has your mind internalized that?
Dragon? Blood?
Yes, dragon blood. And please take care to find an appropriate vessel. Dragon blood isn't presented in a sangria bucket, you know. It should be carried in a jeweled chalice or something like that. Third, I can help you with your problem with that cooking green dragon.
Cooking green dragon? The swampling. How do you know about that?
That's none of your business. As a warhammer thousands of years old, I don't owe you any explanations. Call it intuition. Bring me the blood and you will be victorious over the green dragon, or die in shame. It's up to you, knave.
It's the treasure I collected for Captain Narrow. I'll leave it here. Maybe it'll grow. That map is totally useless. I'll leave it here. The rod is way too fragile to seriously hurt somebody with, so it's useless to me. But I may be able to use those curtain rings.
Ah, number 2. What is it? Out with it on the double! I've got important work to do.
I'm 2 times as tall as you, little gnome. But that's the only link between myself and the number 2. I'm number 1 here.
I'd love to throw you overboard without further ado, number 2. Unfortunately, that'll cause a major pollution of space. You owe your life to this circumstance, so be grateful. Is there anything else?
Our ship needs you, Captain Red Riding Hood. You've got to come onto the bridge. We need 4 people to safely land this ship.
Number 2. As your inability to address me using my proper title suggests, our problems remain on a different level entirely. It's Captain Ness. Neither you nor anybody else on board this ship will be able to wallow in a comfortable patriarchy for much longer. Thanks to my handbook for creating feminist structures on board of space vessels, equal rights will be victorious soon.
Not again. Can't we wait with that until we've saved the world?
Ha! Procrastinating is an age-old trick of men I won't fall for. We need a woman's quota of at least 50%, here and now. At this time, there are 3 men for every woman aboard. As long as this problem remains unresolved, I will not conduct any attacks with this ship.
Where do you expect me to find women out here in space?
It is exactly this narrow mindset that proves our mission is bound to fail in a patriarchy. This topic's over, number 2. Dismissed.
Have I ever told you about my escalating, very thorough, and virtually exhaustive pizza pile experiment, Captain Red Riding Hood? It was my goal to build the hugest pile of pizza boxes of all time, without even having a plan. Just drop them and...
Number 2, your idiotic babbling and your incompetence are becoming exceedingly tiresome. First of all, it's Captain Ness Red Riding Hood. And secondly, your anecdotes are killing literally thousands of brain cells of anybody within earshot.
Speaking of brain cells, do you know my new color spray spell yet? It colors brain cells. There's nearly no side effects, either, at least not...
Cretin! Can't you see I'm completely killing myself to turn this mission into a success? Good gracious, I'm tired, and your blathering is anything but stimulating right now. I need a rest.
The photograph of a famous actor who became governor of California. To my favorite captain with tenderness. It's even got a lipstick kiss on it. There, now that black sludge is pretty hot. Here you go, I've brought you some steaming black coffee.
Are you crazy? Get away with that stuff.
Think of your apprenticeship contract. We need you on the bridge.
Oh, what have I done to deserve this? Oh, it's taking hold already. Boy, that coffee tastes like burnt charcoal, though. Did you make it?
No, Swampy made it.
That weird green thing? In that case, I'll show him just why a wolf has teeth. You again?
Hey, Wolf, why don't you sing another song?
Leave me alone. You again?
Hey, you boozehead, I've got a task for you.
As long as it doesn't involve shoveling coals.
No, it doesn't. You can dress up as a preppy she-wolf.
What? Forget it. Thank you very much.
Tsk. Unfortunately, your apprenticeship contract explicitly states that you must adhere to the dress code. As your employer, I hereby declare that from now on, you've got to wear women's clothing.
Oh, great. You're saying you can force me, for example, to put on this old, ragged blouse I found behind the oven the other day?
Hey, that's a good start. Give it to me. About those women's clothes.
Oh, that. Have you found a costume yet?
I'm afraid I still need some more pieces.
Well, now things are getting rather interesting. Just like back when I had to don drag after I lost that stupid bet.
You're already experienced in wearing women's clothes. You're here. Why didn't you say that in the first place?
Well, back then I had to wear a silly little skirt and a bodice. Man, that was so embarrassing. And those earrings, I was bleeding like you wouldn't believe. But worst thing was that blonde wig. Jeez, that was so disturbing that I wore a headscarf over it. And then for half an hour I had to, forget what I just said.
And thus I joined the vaunted ranks of successful fashion designers everywhere. Cool. It's slowly looking like it's supposed to. Cool. It's slowly looking like it's supposed to. Cool. It's slowly looking like it's supposed to. Ta-da! The trendiest outfit for a true she-wolf of the world is finished. In Paris, there'd be a standing ovation for this. I've got all we need. Okay, let's see how you look in this hot little number. Huh? Is something wrong? What are you waiting for?
Could you please turn the other way?
Oh, now you're really acting like a little girl.
Well, how do I look? What's this all about, anyway?
As an apprentice, you don't ask questions. Just come along now.
Number 2, what have you done to the apprentice?
Captain Ruddy Riding Hood, may I present our newest deckhand, the She-Wolf?
Don't waste my time, Number 2. That's a male wolf in rags. This is beyond ludicrous.
How can you trample all over a woman's rights like that?
What?
The wolf has decided to live with the other gender. He is a transsexual and wants to begin his new life as a woman now, having been trapped in a man's body for so long.
But that's...
We have the chance, here and now, to set an example. We can create a world where everyone can have the gender they choose. Thus, the wolf becomes a she-wolf, the lion becomes a she-lion, and the top dog becomes a she-dog.
I don't believe it.
To deny this new she-wolf her recognition as a woman would be a crime against equal rights. Proof of the fact that backwards, repressive role models still dominate the thoughts of the unmanly ruling class.
It wasn't meant.
This ship would hold back the rise of a young, confident she-wolf that is just now taking seed. Her chance of self-realization would be trampled underfoot. If you say no now, you'll have the blood of violated equal rights in your hands as well, my dear Red Riding Hood.
That's right, of course, yes. That's right. Well, if the she-wolf confirms herself as being a woman with all the anatomically correct features, then I'll accept her as a sister with all my womanly heart.
Of course she'll gladly confirm that. Won't you, Miss Wolf?
All anatomical features? You're nuts.
She's still totally overwhelmed. Her feelings have completely bewildered her. You want to be a woman, a real woman, don't you?
Yes, I want to be a woman. With all the frills.
Well then, let's make it so. I hereby welcome you as new female deckhand she-wolf. Welcome aboard. And now, back to your stations.
With pleasure, Captain Ruddy Riding Hood.
Oh, and Number 2, you've shown a surprising amount of inventiveness. I didn't think your brain would be capable of something like that. But don't halloo until you're out of the wood. I'm keeping an eye on you. I'll be back on the bridge as soon as I've taken some notes, Number 2. You're dismissed.